You probably clicked on this video because the thumbnail caught your eye, but pay attention and watch until the very end. By the time we reach the 1-minute mark, your entire view of women could be transformed forever. Because what if I told you that everything you've believed about love is a complete lie? You've been led to think that women fall for the nicest guy, the wealthiest man, or the most attractive face. But here's the reality. Women don't actually love men, not in the way you imagine. They don't fall for your looks, your bank account, or even your personality. What captures them is something deeper, more primal, more psychological. And if you never grasp this, you'll keep feeling like love is an unsolvable riddle. But by the end of this video, you won't just understand how women think, to learn how to make them feel something so intense they'll never forget you. Oh, and before we go any further, I have something special for you. A free ebook. The Female Mind Control Handbook. It uncovers the hidden secrets to making any woman crave you. Grab your copy now, links in the description or the pinned comment. Let's get into it. Sign 1. Women don't love you, they love how you make them feel. Here's a secret most men never learn. Women don't love you, not your appearance, not your money, not even your personality. What they truly love is how being with you makes them feel. To a woman, love isn't some logical structure you build brick by brick. It's a storm, a rush, an emotional high she never wants to come down from. You could be the most polished, handsome, successful man in any room, but if she doesn't experience something powerful in your presence, she'll forget you faster than she forgot yesterday's headlines. Psychologists call this phenomenon emotional imprinting. It's why a woman can meet 2 men in one afternoon, one who says all the right things but bores her, and another who teases, challenges, and makes her laugh until she can barely breathe, and you already know which one she can't stop thinking about later that night. Is it fair? No, you could be the smarter choice, the safer bet, the loyal man, and she still picked the one who makes her feel alive. This is where most guys fail. They try to impress her with achievements or convince her with reason. But the men women obsess over create an emotional roller coaster, a blend of tension, excitement, mystery, and comfort. They make her chase that feeling. Ever wonder why women keep going back to their exes, even after swearing they're done? It's never just who he was, it's how he made her feel. Sign 2. The more you chase, the less she feels. Let me ask you something. Have you ever sent a text and waited for hours, feeling that slow, gnawing anxiety that she might be losing interest? Now flip that around. Think about someone who was too available, who always texted back in seconds, who never said no to anything. How did that feel to you? Women are wired to crave anticipation. A man who is always present, always responding, always eager creates no tension, and tension is what makes attraction electric. Here's a tough truth. When a man chases, he destroys the very energy that could make her fall. It's human nature. We don't value what we already possess. We crave what we might lose. The moment she's certain she has you, her brain relaxes, and when her brain relaxes, the attraction fades. That's why high-value men don't chase. They lead. They allow a woman to come to the man when she does. They don't give everything away at once. They cultivate mystery. They keep her guessing. Because the second she stops wondering about you is the second she starts forgetting you. Sign 3. Women don't really want a nice guy. they want an unshakable man. Let's talk about the nice guy epidemic. Women will tell you they want a nice guy, but what they really mean is they want a man who is kind without being weak. Many men make this mistake. They believe being nice means always agreeing, never setting boundaries, never taking the lead. But ask yourself this: would you respect someone who never challenged you? Would you trust a leader who folded under the slightest pressure? Of course not. The truth is, women are drawn to strength, not just physical strength, but emotional resilience. They crave the kind of man who doesn't flinch under pressure, who doesn't beg for validation, who can walk away from anyone, even her, if necessary. That's why Stoic men drive women crazy. A man who isn't reactive, who remains steady in chaos, who, when she inevitably tests him and she will, doesn't crumble like wet paper. A woman doesn't need another friend. She doesn't want a therapist. She wants a man who stands firm when everything else is in turmoil. Sign 4. Love is a game of perception, not reality. Let's clear up one of the biggest illusions in love: the idea that people fall in love based on reality. You might believe a woman falls for you because of who you are, what you've achieved, or how you treat her. But here's the harsh reality: she isn't falling for you, she's falling for the story she's created about you in her mind. Psychologists call it cognitive projection, the habit of projecting desires, fantasies, and expectations onto others. When a woman meets you, she isn't experiencing the real you. She's seeing you through a lens shaped by her past, her insecurities, her imagination. This is why a woman can be completely in love one week and suddenly indifferent the next. You didn't change her perception, did? About it. When a woman gushes about a man she's obsessed with, she says things like, "He's so mysterious, he just gets me, I can't stop thinking about him." Now take that same man and make him too predictable, too eager to please. Suddenly she's saying, "He's kind of boring. I feel like I've outgrown him." The man didn't change. The frame did. Her emotions don't react to logic, they react to the narrative. And most men make the mistake of letting that story unfold by accident. They don't guide how she perceives them. They surrender control, and once she decides you're safe, predictable, or ordinary, it's over. So, how do you shape perception? Simple. Become the source of contrast. Unpredictability fuels fascination. If she always knows your next move, she stops wondering, and the moment she stops wondering, she stops feeling. Emotional highs and lows create attachment. If all she ever feels is comfort, you become background noise. Of deep connection mixed with uncertainty, she can't stop coming back. Scarcity creates value. If you're always available, your presence means little. When she has to earn your time, she treasures it. Women don't stay with the logical choice, they stay with the one who keeps their mind engaged. If you shape her perception, you shape how she loves. Sign 5. If she feels safe, she'll never leave. After all the emotional highs, mystery, and perception, there's one truth that surpasses everything else. At her core, a woman doesn't stay because of how much she loves you. She stays because she feels safe. And I'm not just talking about physical safety, that's obvious. I mean emotional safety, the deep, unspoken certainty that with you, she's protected not only from the world, but from her own emotional chaos. Consider this: women are naturally more emotionally fluid than men. Their feelings shift constantly. One day she's obsessed, the next she's uncertain. This isn't manipulation, it's biology. Her brain processes emotion differently. In a world where her feelings are always in motion, the one thing she craves above all is a man who is unshakable. That's the true power of Stoicism. Most men think being emotionally strong means being distant. They're wrong. The strongest men aren't cold, they're consistent. A woman feels safe with a man who never breaks under pressure, who doesn't lash out when things go sideways, who doesn't let her mood control his dot. Think about the most captivating men in history, the ones women wrote letters to, chased, never forgot. They weren't just strong or wealthy. They had a presence, a calm, grounded energy that made a woman feel nothing could shake them. This is where most guys get it wrong. When a woman gets emotional, they either try to fix her feelings, which makes her feel unheard, or they get emotional too, which forces her to manage their emotions as well. Both kill attraction. The right move is to stay calm, stay centered, stay firm. When she tests you, throws a tantrum, or gets irrational, the worst thing you can do is panic. The best thing is to hold your ground and stay relaxed. This doesn't mean you tolerate disrespect. It means you show her that no matter what storm she's in, you're the one steady presence she can count on. And when she realizes that, she won't just love or desire you, she'll never want to leave you. Because, at the end of the day, the women who stay loyal, who never stray or stop caring, are the ones who've found a man who makes them feel safe in a way no one else can. This is the Stoic Guide. If you found this valuable, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss the strategies that keep you ahead. Stay sharp, stay stoic, and let them be the ones who chase you.